You just gotta let it cool off for a day. It was mad.
Everything's fixed.
I mean, I would have been mad at me too last week.
Gotta give it a rest.
That's right.
It's the real fix.
It's sabbatical.
Somehow it's sentient.
It was the IT fix. I turned it off and turned it back on again.
Yep.
Apparently my coffee mug is broken.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Leaking?
No, it's that muggy one that was in the sink that the lid is broken. The bulby one that doesn't fit the cup holders.
Oh yeah. The one I have, use the other one.
Too late now.
Oh.
The non-bully.
R.I.P. Coffee mug. You should get the kids to get you a giant Mario one that says Super Daddy-O. That's what I'm rocking. This is a Christmas present. And on the back, it says, Number 1 Dad. The nutrition facts include strength 100%, guarding 150%, reliable 200%, unbelievable skill 300%. And then something about devotion, care, and unconditional love, blah, blah, blah. Hello, everyone. Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and 300% in unbelievable skill. Welcome to session 65, our weekly live stream Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. I am joined, as always, by my wonderful friends. Chris playing Gottwald, the Minotaur Rune Knight Fighter.
Hello.
Heather playing Savra, the Lizard Folk School of Necromancy Wizard.
Okay, now I can't get my camera to work, but I'm working on it.
Raymond playing Mac, things are falling apart. The Tortle, Drake Warden, Ranger / Rogue.
Hello.
And Reese playing Toril, the Kenku, Fathomless Warlock / Fighter.
Back.
He's back.
I'm back.
Stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday. Watch more D&D videos, reviews, and Let's Plays on the channel. Read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com. Watch my behind-the-scenes, no players, allowed live streams Crafting the Deep every Monday and Thursday. Head on over to our live post-session discussion chat from the Deep after our show tonight. You can also listen to all of these live shows, the Rogue Watson podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. You can join our official Discord server with an invite link in the description below. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/Rogue Watson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and participate in monthly DM roundtables and private patron D&D games. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net. For video chat, we use Discord. For streaming, I use OBS Studio. Our music is by Kevin MacLeod. Our amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure. Previously on Call from the Deep, the party had fought their way deep into the Mind Flayer dome, only to reach a security door that none could open. Vestris explained that they would need the DNA of one of Zelix 4's primary attendants. The party had already slain 2 of them in the course of their adventures. Unable to free the prisoners or reach the final augmented brain, the party searched through the dome, finding macabre operating tables, a food supply for prisoners, and a nasty gas trap. Gottwald and Savra explored the rooms to the west side, including destroying a group of Swag and illithid hybrids in a barracks. They investigated another severed head console, but the noise drew a mind flayer from a different room, who unleashed a mind blast attack. Meanwhile, Mac and Borges explored to the south, discovering a workshop with a mind flayer decked out in advanced gear. Vestris recognized them as the attendant Luzgrigal, a talented engineer. Luzgrigal climbed inside a mechanized suit of armor while several automaton soldiers advanced. Mac was paralyzed by the mind flayer, leaving Cheese and Borges to scramble to protect him. We are in the middle of a fight, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that shit.
Right.
Go down.
Yeah, I think this might be a reverse of, depending on how well Reese rolls on initiative here, his chance to save you like you saved him.
He gets to be on the other end of this.
Literally with
depends where he pops up, I guess.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put him basically back in the room where you guys split, which is kind of where Vestris is right now, streaming about needing assistance. So hopefully everybody can find their way back there. But the first thing I'll need to do before we can actually continue is, well, actually first, Toril, you need to do a short rest. We're going to retroactively let you short rest since they did that last time.
Nice.
And then roll for initiative after that.
Prepare accordingly.
Probably
Some
want some
dice,
hit
huh?
dice. Yep.
I don't have that many left. That's pretty good.
police and fire department are like working overtime tonight. I swear.
It's been.
Can you hear mine?
Was that you this time? I thought it was ours.
I think we just heard ours. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I got one going on over right at the same time.
All right.
Okay.
Tried to get my camera to do that explosion thing again, and it wouldn't do it.
Let me roll initiative.
Yes, please. 13. Okay.
That's terrible.
Puts you about where Mac is, I think. Let's put you make sure you're back on there. Excuse me. All right. Start the battle music. This is actually, I think, round 2 of this fight, where it's 2 different fights happening right now. By the way, that fight I just is around 3.
I think
That fight I mentioned earlier is still going on between Gottwald Sovereign and the Mind Flayer. The Mind Flayer is very, very bloodied in towards the western side, beyond Vestris here. And there's a fight to the south, which has Mac fighting a... You can't even see the Mind Flayer anymore. It's just the mecha suit that they're inside.
also he cast Hold Burst on me right away, so I haven't really been fighting.
Oh,
Right.
that's right.
Yeah, Mac is... Like, literally, it's very
Yes,
eerily
that word.
similar to what happened to Toril like 4 sessions ago, where he had opened a door, got paralyzed, a bunch of guys were there, and then somebody had to come save his ass. We will see. However, the first one to go is Borges.
Of course.
And Borges steps over to you, Mac, who's paralyzed.
Reveals himself to be the ultimate villain and stabs you.
So
I'm trying all
undercover.
along.
Yep.
This is where he metamorphoses into a god
Into super Borges form.
and saves us all. Yes, Super Saiyan Borges.
He says, Mac, it has been my honor and great pleasure to serve alongside you, warriors and brothers in arms. I knew we may not both make it out of this. But, Mac, you must survive, and you must save us all. And he will use action to basically take you and yeet you as far as he can. Say right about there. And then he turns and does his best, most taunting battle cry. Ah! Maybe like a Tusken Raider holding like the gun.
His gills flare.
Yeah, gills are flaring. At me! You stupid brain eaters! And I don't know if they know what robots are. Construct metallic people! Basically trying to draw their attention. Which you can see the eyes of the suit here glow, which you've come to realize is the Mind Flayer within.
Now watch him not be able to hit Borges at all.
Not be able to hit Morgus at all. Yeah.
Borges just takes this dude.
We'll see if we can do... Oh, that does not hit Borges with a 17!
We have
Just
made
barely.
Borges a god.
Yeah, but we still have several soldiers that come out and attempt to stab at Borges with the arm blades. Ooh, that one's gonna hit. Oh, Borges. Oh, Borges. Things are not looking good. 16. You see Borges, after he does that big taunt, doesn't even see this, like this metallic soldier, basically robot-looking soldier, come out and has just a giant blade for an arm and just like shoves it into his side. He does that like twice in rapid succession. You see Borges just coughing up blood and backing up like to the side of the hall, and all his bravado is washed away, and you see he's got a pale face right now as he kind of looks up in fear. And now it's Mac,
Well,
who's
that's a shame.
paralyzed.
Well, that's certainly a shame.
What's my save again for Hold Person?
Your save
Wisdom.
is, I believe it's Wisdom. Yes, Wisdom
saving
save.
throw DC 16.
Yes.
I'm not looking forward to clicking this button. I've already failed it twice, so
But Mac,
Yeah. It's a new
Borges
game.
What?
Sorry, I meant to do this, now I'm choking. During that speech, Borges gave you inspiration.
Ooh.
On this roll.
Well, you can use it on this roll, but gave you inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Literally felt inspired by his very heartfelt, like, noble efforts to protect you.
All right. Well, let's click once and. Or do I have to do the thing where if I want to use inspiration now to get advantage? How does that work again?
No, just do it once, and then if you want to use... I made you nervous about this, didn't I? And then if you want to...
we forgot how we've always
how
done it.
it works all of a sudden. And then
I
if you
failed.
want to use your inspiration, you can to roll again.
All right, dice gods, be with me. Damn it.
A 10.
All right, let's use my inspiration.
Use the inspo.
Fourth time's a charm,
Plus
guys.
2.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
Oh, just a
8
single
followed by a
tear.
4.
A
Yeah.
single tear down your eyes. You can't move.
Now, we've established,
move,
does
we can't
cheese
speak.
get to go on your turn still, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I know.
What are my
The
options?
dice did not back up our storytelling there, I feel like.
Right.
what are my options? If Cheese were to drag Borges out,
Oh.
Cheese would get attacks of opportunity on him, but not on Borges because Borges is not moving on his own. Is that true?
I would allow that. TM is always interested in someone's sacrificial play.
I mean, we gotta save Borges. Cheese, inspired by Borges's speech, is all and I guess you can speak
Cheese can
Draconic.
talk. We have thought of this, right?
He's
Canonically,
an
though,
intelligent being.
But
I have forgotten.
no, I think canonically it would be weird to have Cheese start talk. Is there another like story where a character you think they can't talk throughout the entire story and at the very end they speak? I feel like Groot might be the closest thing to that, but
Yeah. There's got to be something. You're like, I've understood you this entire time.
right. Somebody's like, I can speak.
Anyways, in Draconic, he says, Borges, I cannot let you go. You have been a great friend to dear Mac.
Borges,
And
friend,
so
not
He
fish
will
egg.
grab Borges with his jaw tenderly around
yeah.
the neck.
Yeah, like a dog would pick up a puppy or something.
And he'll start to drag Borges, taking attacks opportunities.
Sure. I think only one of them could probably hit you. Oh man, and definitely does though with a 22. 10 slashing damage. Oh. The DM found another stat block that don't miss.
But yeah, he'll just drag Borges 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he will defiantly stand in front of them
Okay.
in the dodge position.
Okay. All right, we got one more automaton that can move, and that one will come up to Cheese this time.
He snarls at him.
Yeah, you said you were dodging?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if disadvantage... Oh, I just rolled bad that time. Okay, the second one still hits, though, with another 21 for 7 slashing. And then from out of the corner of your paralyzed eye, you see Toril emerge. The bit of toilet paper is stuck to his shoe.
Feel much better.
Vester snaps at you and says, "Where have you been? The green one is getting killed. The friends are gone somewhere."
I did have toilet paper stuck to my foot at one point.
That happened.
That did happen.
That happened to me within the last 2 weeks. Right. Did someone need my help?
Yeah, you see Mac literally can't speak. He has been paralyzed. And Borges, you see, is almost dead. And what you see is several automaton-looking soldiers, look like this. And then one giant, like, mecha suit with, like, glowing eyes, currently hovering off the ground.
Oh, no. Where are the others? Did you say?
Yeah, Vestris just kind of points vaguely to the west. Says, they went this way and have not returned. I've been shouting at them.
We're busy.
Like an angry school teacher or something. Come in, it's
I've
time
been
for
shouting at
class.
them, but they've been ignoring me pointedly.
It's very rude.
I'm quite upset. Alright, I'm gonna cast... I bet the robots have a hunger for William.
Hunger for William, which is here. You should have control if you can plop it where you
Right.
wish to drop some Hadar or Bill Hader.
Do you have control? I can't put it back
That's got to be too big, isn't it? 20-foot radius?
further into the hallway.
10, 15, 20. Oh, because it's, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if Cheese wants to be in it, that's fine, but the other two probably shouldn't.
5, 10. Nope, that is 20. I can't. No, I can get him. I can put it there,
That's great.
right
Mhm.
outside. Yep. So you
Yes,
envelop the
Bill's
other end
right
of the
outside.
Yeah, envelop the other end of the hallway. In the hunger of Hadar. Which is a darkness. Void creates fabric in the day. Any creature starts its turn, takes 2d6 cold. Any creature ends its turn with 16 on dexterity saving throw. Excellent. And I think that's the action, right?
I was trying to see if I want to do a bonus action, but
Okay,
I think
go
I'll
ahead.
save that. No, it's okay. I can't see anything in the Hunger of Adar, so
Yeah.
it's sort of pointless.
It's a difficult terrain, right? Does it say that somewhere? Yeah, area's difficult. So that's really going to slow you guys down. 5, 10, 15. So I have to dash. 5, 10, 15. So it will end its turn. So it has to make a dex save. These things are just programmed. 15 is not good enough against your spell save DC. So give me 2d6 for the acid damage. Four. Does your Hunger of Hadar scale with the spell slot at all, or no?
I don't think so, if it doesn't say it in there.
Okay. I think they might have changed it in the 2024 edition, but... Because I know your Warlock spells are higher, I think. That was its action to dash, though. Meanwhile, the Mind Flayer that the other half of the party is fighting is still alive. Can they get their Mind Blast back? This is a big deal fucking roll right here. If only had a soundbite for that. No,
But they
cannot. That would have been real bad if they could have.
Yeah.
Instead, and I believe they already tried to do Dominate Monster, didn't they? Because I think you made the save last time against them.
Yeah, they did do that.
Instead, try to just grab your head with their mouth tentacles. Got
Grab my
walls.
head like sexy like?
No, it is not very sexy. Well, I don't sexy like with.
I don't know. You're just
That's the only way to do it, man.
you just grab their head.
Ooh, baby.
That's-
Yeah.
That's how I got Rochelle. I grabbed her head all sexy like. Just that.
Gottwald's first thought was like, okay.
Let's see
I'm
where
into
this is going.
I'm into this. You won't be when it does 16 psychic damage to you, and you
yeah.
become grappled and must succeed on a intelligence save or become stunned. Because maybe you are into this.
Oh dear.
I have a feeling Gottwald would be into this.
Gottwald.
Like he's got like erogenous zones on his cut off horns.
the horns. The
That's
horns
the
are his
spot.
weak spot. Intelligence save?
Your favorite.
Yep. Absolutely my favorite.
Oh,
That was close. That was
close.
very close. That's as close as I
Close
could
counts for nothing.
get. Yep.
All right, so it's like latched onto you, basically, kind of wrapped around your head, and you are just like sitting there in a just weird daze from the secretions of these tentacles.
Okay.
I think chat's making a point about something.
Oh, go ahead. Extract the beef.
Oh. Yeah. DM didn't read his ability fully.
What's my ability?
Medium or smaller.
Oh my goodness! You're not medium. You're
not
right.
medium.
Correct. Thank you.
Thank you, chat.
You're right. He is large. I believe enlarged from Savra still, right? Is that still a thing?
He just
Oh, yeah,
tingles
I
like
hit him
my
every once
chest
in a while.
area.
Yeah. Good
I
point.
hit
Your
him once in a
bigness
minute.
actually saved you there.
Yeah.
All right, this one got to do the same thing. 5, 10, 15, 5, 14. I'll put you right there, I think. Also dashing. Also
Wait, so what
ends up-
happens? Does he still do the damage? He just doesn't grapple me?
He does do the damage, it just doesn't grapple
Okay.
you and stun you,
Okay.
correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it just reaches out and still hits you with a psychic attack because it hit you, but you're not able to
I like
hang
to
on. It's
think
just too
that because
big.
of because of the height difference, he's just like tentacling my nipple. Like,
Damn, Nick.
And you become stunned
Why?
anyway.
because I'm like 3 feet taller than him, so it's like he's down here and he's trying to tentacle me.
Why? But why is he like going like that?
I don't know.
You know what? I had a nipples soundbite, and I deleted it to make room for others, and now I feel bad because it would have been perfect too. Damn, another
Next.
good save, but I think 16 is not high enough. Give me another acid damage for the hunger. You're gonna have to be on this, man, because these guys are gonna be going through this shit like crazy. 6 damage. Gotwall, who is slightly tweaked of the nipples, but otherwise not
Yep.
stunned.
But he doesn't like it. He was into the
Got
face.
glass now.
Doesn't he, though?
That's right.
Told you, his erogenous zones are on the tips of his horns, not his nipples.
Exactly. In fact, Minotaurs become furious if you mess with their nipples. It is the greatest.
Some people think it's the red, but it's not the red. It's the nipples.
No. Oh.
Oh, but a nat
that's not
one.
good.
You did get a little bit tweaked there.
Yeah.
Off his game.
He's been thrown off. 14?
Does not hit a regular mind flayer.
Oh my goodness.
My goodness.
22.
All right, the third attack gets in.
for 15.
All right, after
slashing.
2 near or like horrible misses, the third one finally just splatters that mind flare to the back of the wall and just blood sprays all
Look,
these
my
mountains.
nipples! Stop! He swings wildly twice. And then he collects himself.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, at this point, do we hear the commotion of what's going on?
You've at least been hearing Vestris screaming about
Okay.
needing assistance down here, and they basically found. She recognizes Luzregal.
Okay.
Do you hear milky slurping sounds?
You probably have to be a little closer for that. But... okay, I'll start.
It travels surprisingly far.
Yeah, oh yeah, it goes down the hallways.
All right, the suit does start its turn in the hunger, so that is 2d6 cold damage, I think.
Damn, not rolling great.
4, yeah. It is difficult terrain, but the suit can fly, so I don't think it cares about difficult terrain.
But the tentacles are so milky.
That's true, it is a void. 5, 10, 15. It has a 60-foot fly speed. It's hard for me to see the freaking Bill Hader's in the way.
Get out of here, Bill Hader.
Where the actual grid is. Alright. It's gonna make it to... It's gonna actually fly over all of you. If Cheese wants to make attack of opportunity, I'll let him do it. Borges is too fucked up and Mac is paralyzed.
Yeah,
Oh, it's come to attack Borges.
she's
well.
she's upset, so let's do it.
Yeah. And no, this guy's going straight for Toril, because
What?
he knows where that fucking Hadar is coming from.
Borges
It ain't
is
from the
near death.
paralyzed Toril right there. Nah, it ain't gonna do it. Alright, the suit is going to just try to punch Toril several times. That is a nat 1. That's not gonna hit. And that is a 3. That's also not gonna hit. So unfortunately, it's flying out of the void and
Plus
then
8 there,
landing.
huh?
Yeah, and trying to come after you just absolutely cannot hit the little Kenku right there.
Let's take this guy out fast.
I just rolled real fucking bad on those too, didn't I?
X-Files messed you up there.
All right, Savra.
Right. That's what the void sounds
Alright.
like.
I guess we're going back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I might as well dash because I can't do anything else. 5,
Please help.
15, 20, 25. Oh, wait, where's my zombie? He's coming with me. Come back here, zombie. Alright, we'll take one more step up. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Is this the one that tried to punch you?
Yep.
Or is that a different one?
It's the big mecha suit.
You try to get me.
So dashing was my bonus action, right?
If you have 2 levels of rogue, it is.
Oh shit, well then that was my action.
What are you trying to say?
You do have 2 levels of rogue, right? Get all kinds of movement.
I'll help you next turn.
You can see Vestris wanting to cast spells. She's like, I could drop the protective screening I am providing to assist, but it might make us targets of Zelix 4.
You don't have anything that's not concentration? What kind of lich are you?
She could, but you can tell it's making her give a lot of effort to keeping out an Elder Brain who's extremely close by.
Good lord, if you drop it, then you're probably going to die, so you might as well just sit there.
Poor Borgus. Oof. What is Borgus trying
Where's
to do?
my fish? Like, she's literally talking really loud to get everybody's attention at this point.
Fish?
Yes, I'm looking for the fish. Where's the fish?
Borgus will... I don't actually know if he can shoot into the void. Well, he's gonna shoot the mecha guy then. That's the only thing he can do. He's just like kind of laying there, half dead, trying to keep his insides in, but he's still gonna try to shoot. And of course he's gonna hit.
Borgus!
It's Borgus.
Course.
7 piercing damage. He's not gonna try to pull him. I don't think he can. He's not medium or smaller anyway. Good job, Borgus. The Mind Flayer inside will stare at the eyes will blink and it'll stare down at Twirl, and I gotta use something that doesn't require concentration. So let's give you some Dissonant Whispers with terrible damage. Wisdom save for 16 psychic damage, and having to use your reaction to run away. You fail. That's a fail.
That is a fail.
So here's the tricky part. You have to move as far away. You have to use your reaction immediately to move as far away as your speed will allow you. But you don't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as a fire or a pit, or your own Hunger of Hadar.
So he implodes.
It's like a robot short-circuiting.
So I guess you would just move to here, because I assume you would still move away from...
Yeah.
Yeah, move as far away
guess
from
so.
you. So I think you would move there. But it's enough to trigger an attack of opportunity because you did move with your own reaction. Which will try to let him... Because I remember we set this up as players before. So he'll try to use his reaction to punch you again. With a much better punch with a 24. For 18 bludgeoning damage.
It says Psionic Gauntlet, but it's just a big old fist. It just
Yeah.
hits really hard.
I'm all about flavoring those things in cool ways.
Yeah.
The new Monster Manual, by the way, has really cool flavors for like all their abilities. I really appreciate that effort. And a concentration save for the hunger, please.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're about to roll a lot of damage for these guys. All right, Hunger Vidar stays up. Give me 2d6 as this robot starts in the cold zone. Getting 7 damage. They got a... Which, if it's dark, I assume they can't really range attack out of there very well either. So 5, 10, 15... Kind of make it there. I'm gonna... Well, I guess I get disadvantage anyway because of the... cheese, but I'll attack cheese. What is cheese's AC? Probably higher than a 15.
Yeah.
Okay. That one misses. It is a Mac's turn again.
Yay.
Still trying to make the wisdom saves.
It's been an exciting fight, guys.
The DC is dropping a bit, so we'll see if you can roll.
Is it really?
Yeah. There you go.
You
19.
did it!
Now I gotta wait till my next turn to do something, though.
Yeah. Yep.
All
Yes,
right.
but now you get to just lay there and pretend like you're still.
Cheese will dodge.
All right. 2d6 damage for this one. I need to put this on your character sheet.
Who?
Reese, 2d6 damage.
Yes.
You cast the spell, it's gotta go off a lot of times. Alright, and then this one can't actually make it out of here, so it will use... it'll still attack cheese with disadvantage. Missing both times, and then has to make a dex save, or deal with tentacles, which it does, with another 2d6 damage. Which is 3. And then we go to
Womp.
Torol, who's now right in the thick of things.
Oh boy. Alright. I'll try to Eldritch Blast 1
Okay.
at disadvantage.
Yep. Melee range. Ooh,
'Kay.
1 and a 2.
Wow.
15 does not quite hit. 14 does not quite hit.
Well,
Another 2d6 cold damage for this one. This is when you were like, I really wish I had Misty Step or something to just get the fuck out of here. 5, 10...
I think I do. Where am I going to go? Misty Step is what, 30 feet?
It's 30 feet, yeah.
A mirror image.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
That's what I
Just
have.
turn on the defenses and let the Hunger of Adar do its thing.
Mhm.
So disadvantage, attack and cheese. 18
Tie.
for 8.
Damn.
The other one misses, and then this one's gonna make another dex save, which it fails, and takes another 2d6. Thank you for 8 damage. Getting better, getting better. They are getting gradually messed up there. That one's
That's
got,
the Hunger's Promise.
I've got all the Warforged like in a row. Another 2d6. All rolled like right in the middle of the initiative order.
Hey, if they want to bunch up, that's fine too.
Yeah, they're totally bunching up. You got them all in this hallway. And this one can't actually reach anybody, but it's at the edge, so I'm going to let it do its range attack. Which is, its other arm is a, like, Mega Man cannon.
Of course it is.
Which, will still just shoot cheese. Cheese is the closest one.
No.
Second one will hit for 8 force damage and knock cheese backwards. And then it's... Oh, and that one has to make the dex save. Sorry, I almost forgot the other one. Alright, another 2d6 cold damage, or acid damage for that one. 7. Alright. They are...
10 feet right there.
Sure. Hit the number lock button by accident. Okay. So they're all getting a little damaged right there. Got walled.
All right, let's see if I can make it to the party. Probably not, but let's find out. That's 30. 15.
Need a triple dash.
I do. 30. Nope, can't quite make it. I only see one. Is the action? Oh, hell, if the action is the action happening down this hallway?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all I can see right now too.
Yeah. Okay. And then so that was his action to dash. And then as a bonus action, he will activate his Storm Rune. Which is for a minute. When me or another creature I can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check, I can use my reaction to cause the roll to have advantage or disadvantage. Which probably would have been helpful with Mac 3 turns ago, but
Probably.
but I wasn't in the room.
You weren't in the room where it happens.
That's right.
Oh, Lord.
right. And that's it for me.
All right, Mecha Suit now is kind of annoyed that Twirl's a little bit further away, but will punch at Cheese instead. Still with disadvantage, I think. She's just sitting there. Oh man, 16. I don't think it's. Man, wasted my good rolls too. All right, Sabra.
All right. Come on, Zumble, you're my light source.
You get to be the reinforcements flanking now from the other side.
10. I'm gonna push the Lich up 1 and take its spot.
Okay.
No, up. Up, dear. Not down. Up. Away
North.
from the bad guys. Alright. Well, Borgus is on the floor, half dead. We know that much.
Mm-hmm.
We know Cheese is resource guarding on top of Borgus. That's Mac. You're also on the floor still, right? You haven't gotten up yet?
Sure.
This is very important.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can, because
I assume that I was in a stupor laying on the... I'm on my
Right,
back of my
right.
shell. I can't get up.
right,
Okay.
just action
Shock.
movement, and it was the end of your turn to make the save, so I assume you can't. But
This is very important to note that y'all are on the floor.
it's like everyone's lower than my eye line.
I need the DM to understand this.
If you try to throw a lightning bolt down there and say everybody's ducking under it, the TM's gonna have
Yes.
words with you.
That's exactly what I'm about to do. That is exactly what I'm about to do. Everyone's on the floor.
I don't think the lightning bolt cares.
Sure it does. It
I
goes
think-
where you tell it to.
I think you have to paste the text of lightning bolt, and we have to.
I'm pretty sure
litigate
if we were playing this in a video game, it would just be a straight red line in everybody that it paints over.
Fine. Don't ever let me get to do anything.
I'm not
fun,
telling you
but-
not to do it. I'm just saying.
You've got people that are in between you and him.
It is a target-rich environment for sure.
It is, and they're all so nicely lined up. Well, shit. Okay. Oh no, I can't do that. That's every creature. Okay, that would be bad.
You need like a filter, like hurt every creature. Who,
Yeah, I
hurt
really do. I need
creatures
like
who
a...
choose, or hurt
The
enemies.
wizard's
Like, there's three
biggest
different-
weakness is just having allies around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
There's too many
Basically.
friendlies.
Too many friendlies. Actually, how far am I from this thing? Damn it. Damn it.
Chances not sure what to do. Use Wand of Wonder.
That's
That's
great.
what I'm about to do.
I feel like I've had really
actually.
bad luck with that recently. Surely it can't be bad
I mean,
again.
the last time I used it, it grew grass on the floor.
Yeah,
so...
we've had butterflies, we've had grass.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna.
There's no way it can do
this.
anything bad to us.
There's no way.
No.
I would cry laughing if the whole time we've avoided using lightning bolt and then the Wand of
I
Wonder.
dare it to.
And then
Fast
you
lightning
want,
bolt.
and then you lightning bolt. Oh god.
All right, we're gonna come up 10 feet.
Absolutely kill Borges.
Yep. Just obliterated.
Alright, on number 1 down here, I'm going to cast Antagonize.
Ooh. I don't think I've ever seen this one.
I haven't either. The fuck is that? Antagonize?
He needs to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. Or he'll take 16 psychic damage. And then, if he fails the saving throw, he immediately has to make a melee attack against another creature of my choice.
Okay.
Oh, we have seen this before. I feel like she's done this
Yeah.
once before.
I've done it once before, I think.
Yeah.
Trying to make a decision here. These are constructs that have certain immunities.
If they can make a wisdom saving throw, then they can make a wisdom saving throw.
They can.
I'll
Make a
the
wisdom
damage.
save.
Alright, and he fails.
Okay.
So he takes 16 psychic
not
damage.
take any psychic damage.
But it immediately turns to number 3 and melee attacks number 3.
That's alright. I'll give you that. But I feel like thematically, if they're immune to psychic damage.
I see what you're saying. Like, rules as written, it works.
Rules as written, it works, yeah.
It doesn't say you charm them and that charm makes them attack.
Right.
There's no, like, immunities listed.
Like, it
But I
doesn't say
understand
if they
like,
take the damage, then this happens.
Yeah, but
so I'll give it to you,
thematically,
but
it's like,
I could have an argument where it's like thematically they can't be antagonized because
you
they're
can't
robots.
mind control a robot.
All right, use a reaction to make a melee attack against another creature of your choice that you can see. All right, let's do that. And I missed. I think I missed. What's there? Yeah, that's a miss.
Stupid robots can't hit each other.
No, I had a string of misses earlier too.
Well, now that we're up close, my zombie gets to try to smash the robot dude next to it. First time he's gotten to do something in a while.
The bling zombie. I am shocked to say that a 20 from the zombie does hit the fucking flying Mind Flayer mech suit. Dang.
Bash him.
Does bash him.
It's the rings. They didn't.
Yeah.
They do some like extra damage.
Yeah.
Don't kill my zombie.
The mech suit's enraged. Vestris will, as if provoked by
Mexit
you.
probably didn't even feel it.
Yeah. The Vestris, as if provoked by you, does finally launch a... she extends her hand and snarls and unleashes an arcane bolt. Oh, which doesn't hit. Dang. The 19.
I told you would be useless. Keep doing what you're doing.
Borges, in desperation, takes his Trident of Warning out, which you all gave him, and attempts to stab at the nearest enemy. Oh, he's not very good with the Trident, though. I think we've established that before.
I think we have, yeah.
He's way better at the range attacks.
Range attacks. But also, he's like drained to blood.
Yeah, he's not doing too good, but he's staying up there like a boss. Lucergal realizes that they have spells, other spells, including fucking Dispel Magic, which they can cast at a 4th level. Although they don't know what level you cast it necessarily, but they'll cast it at 4th level. Which is it. When you cast a spell using a 4th level, you automatically end the effects of the spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you used. Is the spell 4th level or lower, Toro?
Hunger?
Hunger of Hadar.
Think so.
The eyes
30.
flash on the golem, and you see the spell dissipate. That was
I
its
will.
action to do that.
Well, that was that was using their action to do that. I don't feel too bad about that.
Yeah.
Just for old time's sake, though.
One more final damage.
As it
As it
fades away.
dissipates, I'll give it to you. I like it. All right. The Automaton Warrior is now emboldened will attack. Borgus is near dead, so they're still going after Borgus.
Oh,
Is it
somebody in
a
the
higher
chat-
slot than I think?
Yeah, chat's saying that because he's a warlock, his spell slots have leveled up to 5th.
I mean, I
All
asked
level
him what his
5.
spell slots were. I don't. He is multi-class though.
That's true.
If that
Yeah,
matters,
if
but
that's the
I don't
case.
know what your spell slots are.
I think they've been 5th since 9th level, it looks like.
Let's see if we can look that up.
Yeah, at 9th level, they go up to 5th. So as long as you're a 9th level warlock.
Yes, it does look like he's got 5th level spell slots, I think. Which means we gotta back it up for a second. Because make an ability check using your spellcasting ability, the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So that means it's a DC 15, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So he actually has to make a DC 15 intelligence check to see if the spell can end. So let's try to make that.
Oh, goodness.
And
well,
it does.
Anyway.
Mind Flayer's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Good effort, chat.
Good effort.
Yeah, we appreciate the help.
Good. I honestly had a 50% chance, I think, with his between the modifier and the
Yeah.
difficulty. All right, 19 does hit Borgus, and this arm blade brings Borgus down. Borgus is knocked unconscious, although we have established that Borgus does get to roll death saves. Second attack will go to Mac, and is a horrifying miss. Mac, you just saw Borgus get cut down. What do you do?
Borgus. Borgus. I start to drink. I start to drink Borgus's blood. Just kidding.
You
Just
become a werefish.
I feel like all of Ray's like turtle characters have this moment where they just become feral, drink the blood of their enemies, God, I'm
Or
hurting.
friends sometimes.
or friends.
Somebody's blood's
something
getting
tips
drunk.
them-
That's all I know.
Yeah.
I mean, he does reach down to Borgus, and his hands are covered in blood, and he's like, Borgus. He takes a huge breath, and Drake's breath, lightning damage.
You
towards
drank
all
the blood and then exhaled the energy.
Yes, I did. It'd be cooler if it was fire to match the color and all that, but I feel like lightning would do more damage against automatons.
Blood lightning.
Holy fuck,
Blood
8d6
lightning.
damage? Wait a minute, this is more than I thought. Exhale a
This is
30-foot
your
cone of
breath
damaging
thing, right?
breath. Yeah, I wouldn't choose poison, otherwise you're okay.
Yeah.
Each creature must make a dex save against your spell save DC, taking 8d6 damage. That's a straight up fireball. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So 30 foot, we can get all the 4 automatons in there.
Mm-hmm.
What is your DC?
14.
They only have a +1.
This would have been the time to save up.
Ooh,
Oh,
all right. Well, I ended up weirdly rolling pretty well.
2 save.
But
2
I need some
fail.
damage from you. Yeah, 2 of them fail and take the full damage. The other 2 take half damage.
8d6.
Yeah.
Roll.
It's a lot. It's a lot of damage.
35.
It's fireball.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, that's more
Number
than, that's more
1
than average.
explodes in a fiery blast. Number 2 explodes in a fiery blast. What is half damage? 17?
17, yep.
Which means number 3, even though it made the save, also explodes in a fiery blast. And number 4 explodes in a fiery blast. Fuck!
Whoa.
These guys have gotten damaged quite a bit from the hunger.
Okay.
So, Mac, I gotta give you another point of inspiration for that.
Covered in like acid.
Sees Borgus go down, comes up, and just breathes a huge, literally like a fire dragon amount of fire down the hallway, and all the warriors just explode before you. Damn.
Borgus. That was an action.
I would say
Sure
so.
seemed like it.
Let's see. Does this count? When you take attack action. I guess that's an attack
Yeah,
action.
you did
Is
not
it?
take the attack action. You took the Drake's Breath action.
Okay. Do I still get a bonus action?
You do, if you have something that gives you bonus action.
All right. Oh yeah, what can I do?
What bonus actions do I have?
Oh, I could have taken that reaction.
What do you like? What do you not hex? Hunters mark people? I don't know. Is that a thing?
No,
No, don't do that. Okay.
Not that. I need to read the text here. If you do move, wait, drinking up potions of reaction. If I move,
Oh yeah, you could drink a potion.
keep the potion convenient stirred to others as an action. Damn it! Should meet others in combat. Okay. I, as a bonus action, give a potion to Cheese. What do I got in my inventory? Potion of greater healing. And then, oh, wait, hold on.
So you're trying to free action give a like hand a potion to Cheese.
Yeah.
I think I know where you're going with that.
And then have Cheese use his action
I
to
would have
administer the
Cheese
potion.
because
Yes.
that's your bonus action to do that, right?
I feel like Cheese would be smart enough to do that, right?
If we want to
Tell
say
him I'm-
Cheese has a potion on him, like Saint Bernard style, I'm okay with that also.
I mean, I didn't really do that.
As an extension of your inventory, I'm okay with making that slight
Sure.
adjustment.
All right.
Just
Cheese
like
will
we store things in the
Cheese-
zombie.
Cheese is smart enough to like walk up to your belt and just pluck a potion out and put it walk over.
Cheese
Lord knows you
will
probably didn't give any potions to
administer-
Borges himself.
I don't think we
Cheese
ever have.
will administer
Would've been
a
smart.
potion of greater healing to Borgus.
Okay.
18.
Wow.
Okay.
Borges is regenerated. Oh, back. You came back. You came for
I was-
Borges.
So touched by your speech, but I could not say anything
Holy
due to the
shit,
crowd.
Mac, did you kill all those robots?
I did. I used the blood from your body
You
to empower me.
Wait, what?
What? I mean, it's got like blood on his like chin and lips. I drank of your blood.
Uh,
The
Borges is
details
not
are fuzzy,
familiar
but
with this particular combo move.
stay by me forever for the I may need of your
I
blood
may
again.
need your blood.
hey, next time we're like stopping at camp, hey, Borges, can we talk? I need you for a
I
second.
need your blood to fuel my most powerful abilities. I've unlocked a very specific skill tree,
Yep.
but it requires the blood of a fish man. Alright, Twirl. No longer surrounded by enemies.
It's exciting. So it's definitely a construct robot.
You are dealing with a construct robot, but according to what Matt can tell you, is that there is a mind flayer inside of there. Piloting the thing.
Try this.
Let's try this.
The Blight. Necromantic energy must make a con save, and no effect on undead or construct. Didn't I just tell you it was a construct?
They said there's a mind flayer inside.
There is. You cannot see the mind flayer, however. You only see the robot suit.
Effect on something I can't see.
Are they two different creatures?
Technically, yes.
Oh.
The mind flayer
Alright.
essentially has total cover while inside the suit. So I'll let you not use that because you can tell it's definitely a construct that it's on the outside.
All
You
right.
have to be, you
I'll
have
do
to
that
see
instead.
See his flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Text wall.
Big T! I know what that text wall means.
He's hit me with a text wall. It's super effective. What did we do with Big T? There you are. is
Attempt to
right
grapple it.
there.
That might be good because he punches hard.
Got options.
Is it? Let's see. It's just a strength score.
For what?
The grapple check.
Or does it say what it is? The hand.
+8 to strength.
So you would make a
So
strength check.
1d20 plus 8, I guess,
Yeah.
versus its or is it contested against its strength?
Mm-hmm.
I hate reading through this. I need paragraphs. Can't.
Grasping hands like kind of in the middle.
Okay, hand him grapple. There you go. Use the hand strength to resolve the grapple. The target is medium or smaller. You have advantage on the check. While the hand is grappling a target, you can use a bonus action to have the hand crush it. Okay, so yeah, I think we treat it like Gottwald's thing, where you do basically what would be a melee attack with the hand, which would be a 1d20 plus 8 versus its strength. It making a strength check.
Yep. That's what grapples.
My gosh.
3.
Oh my god!
And it rolls a nat 20. It will not be grappled by Big T.
All right.
Just rolled a 20.
Yeah.
It didn't matter what she rolled.
As a bonus action, I'll do my
Small T.
Tentacles of the Deep. If that's possible.
Sure. I can do a small T.
Yeah.
I like how Risa has all these like just custom bespoke spell icons now. Aggressive damage.
Yeah.
16 does not penetrate the mecha armor, which I think you've figured out what its AC is based on previous attacks. That one's dead. That one's dead. Do we go to Gottwald?
Gottwald.
Surrounded by tentacles
Gottwald,
down here.
I would have used my fucking Stormwind ability like 6 times during the last round if I had been able to see down the damn hallway. But I have not been able to. So let's try to get into the hallway real quick.
Turns out the supportive tank needs to be around the party members. You're the opposite of the wizard. You like to have party members around you.
Yeah.
Whereas the wizard needs to have it be clear of friendlies.
Is the big guy in the middle? What's Zelverzar or whatever the mind flayer?
So again, according to you haven't seen the mind flayer and you still can't see the mind flayer, but according to I think just Mac who saw the room, the mind flayer stepped into this mechanized suit and is piloting it inside.
Okay.
Did you say he's locked himself inside the suit?
Okay, yeah, I can.
I would.
Interesting. I'm glad you said that.
I'm gonna.
If you have a certain combo, I think that would be pretty awesome here. That I'm thinking of.
Gottwald, as he rushes at this guy, is going to put his axe away and bring out his shield and hands instead. He's gonna catch some hands.
Catch these hands.
He's gonna start punching. No, wait. Well, it's fine. I already rolled.
No, wait. I'll count that nat 20.
That would have been nice. I was thinking about pushing him over, but I may do that on the next attack.
But yes, that is a nat 20.
Okay. For... Ooh, that's nice. 17... What is 17 plus 8? 25?
25, yeah. Mm-hmm. Huge. Plus roll on the massive damage table. Gottwald comes, the reinforcements come charging in and punching. And knocks prone.
I don't have to do it! That's what I was going to do with my second attack, is push
him down. Literally just came in and just punched it to the ground.
Just ran in with like a haymaker.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well now he's got advantage he is going to fist him once more.
Oh boy.
27
27 does hit.
for 9.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, he is going to attempt to grapple him to on the ground.
Okay.
He can make a contested athletics or acrobatics.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that
it's
was
too
close.
big. Yeah.
So he cannot stand up unless he breaks out of my grapple.
Okay.
And I'll punch him once more. For another 11.
Will hit for 11. All right, you got it in the headlock in the ground.
Mm-hmm. Gottwald is here, my friends!
So you got...
How is it taking you so long to fight this one robot? I only see this one robot.
Yeah, all you see is like blasted smithereens down the hallway.
Yeah, just a smoking hallway.
Yep.
I don't know what happened down there.
What you don't know, even though you've got it grappled to the ground, you don't know that the robot can do a terrible thing it did to Mac earlier, which it just, I don't know how I described this before, but it just kind of turns towards you and the eyes glow, and it forces you to make Gottwald an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no, I don't like that.
No.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Again, these mind flayers have a full dossier on all your team.
Is this a reaction that he's doing?
No, it's its turn.
Oh, it's his turn. Okay.
Yeah, this is his action.
Oh, well, I got resistance to
If
cycle.
that was a
That's
reaction,
good.
that'd be nasty.
That would be, yeah, that's why I was scared. I was like, what? Okay.
He makes the save.
This
Nice.
is like the control creature spell earlier. Like,
I
it makes no
know.
sense that he would make the save.
You
but
just
he
randomly
somehow-
rolled really well. You take half damage, so you're only taking
Okay.
16 damage there, 16 psychic.
Okay.
Oops, don't mind me. I didn't mean to hit that.
But that's its turn, so it's still grappled to the ground as we go to Savra, who's flipping through her spellbook.
Yep.
Well, I'm trying to see which ones I have that are bonus actions versus actions, and everything I have is a fucking action.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's very few bonus action spells.
Yeah. Alright, well,
Look, a lot of them are
because
like cleric and paladin spells too.
Yeah. A lot of
she's
them
just gonna look at everybody and say, why don't we just open the damn thing? And she's just gonna go over and knock on it. And we're gonna open the mech suit and release the locking mechanism.
The knock spell. Oh, that's a clever girl. That's a clever fucking girl.
She's because he's got it like grappled on the ground, so I'm just literally climbing on top and I'm just going to lift it open
This
and
is-
go.
I mean, let's see. What does it say? Manacles, paddle, or another object that contains a mundane or magical means that prevents access.
Mhm.
I mean-
I asked him if he was locked inside the
Yeah.
suit, and he said it was.
If this is like an Iron Man situation, I don't see why.
And
this
even
wouldn't
if he was using arcane lock, this diminishes arcane lock for the next 10 minutes.
work.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Oh, wow.
This does work, and what you do is you see that it had. Do you remember like that Fallout show where it has like the back of the armor, the power. Shout out to Demnix, by the way. I couldn't think of this
Power,
in
yeah.
what it was called in crafting stream, but the power armor, yeah, like the wheel and everything. So what you see is that thing was like, yeah, super shut and everything, and you cast that spell and it automatically whirls and kind of clicks. So it unlocks, but it's not technically open yet. That would take another action to actually have somebody open it. But it does
Zombie, come here.
unlock. Yeah, so
Come here, Zombie.
there. Oh yeah, the zombie.
Zombie's getting some use in this fight.
Zombie can
Yeah.
use its action to just open it up. Then yeah.
Zombie will use his action to open it up. And
Okay.
Savra's just going to be sitting there going, you can either give up, or I let the giant tentacle have you.
I'll put
Because you will no longer have your suit to protect you.
Okay.
Your choice. You have 5 seconds. 5,
You see that, and the creature
4.
says,
3,
"I
or I let the fish take revenge.
lose Krakal. Cannot fall here. Zelix 4.
You
Cannot
already
fall
fell.
here.
You're on the floor. You already fell. You lost. We broke your machine. You can't even hide inside your machine anymore.
It looks like it's tempted to surrender, but remember a similar thing happened with the other mind flayer. Where you kind of try to talk that one down, and it seemed like it, but then like it had kind of like a hive mind
Lich,
speak to it.
block this one.
Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, block this one.
And actually, I've been running Vestris at the end of the initiative, so yeah, she returns on the mask, and she will back up what Savra was saying and says, "It's over, Skragol. We have blocked Zelix 4 from here. You will surrender to us. If you value what's left of your pitiful life." Sabra, why don't you do a intimidation or persuasion with advantage?
I'm just like twirling the wand of wonder in my fingers as well too. Like, I really don't want to have to kill you. We already killed the other one in the other room over there that had the really cool TV thing. Like, you can go take his spot if you want with the giant TV. I don't care. Just, it's enough. This is enough now. I mean, otherwise I have to let the fish stab you. What am I rolling?
Go ahead and roll intimidation or persuasion or whatever with advantage.
Oh, that's both at +0. I am not intimidating or persuasive. I just talk until people give up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a war of attrition with your...
It really is.
Even though Luthergall's got the mech on the ground and is now exposed, they turn and they actually have like decked out with some like crazy looking. In fact, they've got some artwork here, almost like cybernetic gear. And they say, "I'll destroy you and feast on all your brains."
All right, don't say I didn't warn you and I gave you a chance. Hey, Borges, free shot.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the door is open.
Yep. Borges will attack, and as it does, you see the Mind Flayer's image begins to kind of ripple, and you can almost see like it's as if blurring. It's like taking up different spots, which is going to force Borges to have disadvantage. But Borges don't fucking care because he's Borges.
But people don't realize,
shoots
like,
that
Borges
motherfucker.
needs to go. He needs to get like 3 levels of like barbarian or something, and just start
you want him to rage.
Yeah.
And Borges will try to do a strength, contested strength check.
Rip him out of that thing.
Rip him out, Borges.
Oh, that's not gonna be good. Unless this one makes a nat. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Nat 1 and a nat 20.
He is like strapped in. He's got like
still got the seatbelt on and everything.
The seatbelt's on.
Yeah.
He just pulls. Yeah, nothing happens.
So it does shoot
the
5-point
harness we put our toddlers in.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then the loser girl actually gets to go next. And they will respond by launching a good old-fashioned Mind Blast.
Which direction, though?
Yeah.
Which direction?
Which direction? Oh, jeez. You know what? The DM is taking pity on Gottwald and Savra, so they got Mind Blasted before, and there's more enemies to the south, so it's going to launch that Mind Blast. Well, you guys were the more worrisome. Yeah, no, it's going to go north, because Gottwald and Savra talked to, and Gottwald did the most damage, so to this one.
And Gottwald is technically like standing on top of his suit right
so
now.
I think it's going to Mind Blast north.
Yeah.
So that's going to be...
him. Gottwald's like got him in pinned down.
That is an intelligence saving throw. Can Gottwald pull off another?
Probably not.
Intelligence saving throw. 25.
I can.
Dang! Of course the wizard shows up. No! I can't even get the fighter.
I don't know how this is happening.
Motherfucker. Son of a gun!
Hopper literally just looks at him and slaps him again and says, "Really?"
I feel like right now, Gottwald and Savra looking over this dude is the end of the Avengers, where Loki's looking up, and they all just sort of stand over him,
like looming. Oh man! All right, Mac. Still in combat against a hostile force. Currently, there's nobody piloting the mech suit because the Mind Flayer has been exposed.
He's still in it though, right?
He's
Yeah.
still technically in it, correct.
That 5-point harness is doing its job.
Right.
Borges couldn't rip him out with the harpoon gun.
Yeah.
I will try to rip him out.
Okay. You could use a strength. Yeah, just run up there and literally. If you just want to use your action to pull him out, I would say that's fine. Because I don't think he.
Unbuckle him.
Yeah, it would just be a case of unbuckling it. I guess you technically have to make a grapple roll to pull him out. So
It's just got like car seat belt buttons, and you just press the button and it just click. Like, oh, okay, that was easy.
yeah, it's a little safety harnesses. If only had like an ejection button or something.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I changed my mind. Give me a strength check. We'll do a
I am
grapple.
fickle.
We'll do the grapple thing because that's more mechanically sound.
So it's my athletics.
You could use athletics, sure. Athletics to undo a car seat. This is such a feat of athletics to undo these latches. There's cars honking at me behind me.
That's
Fuck.
right.
All right, you successfully
I yank him out.
yank him out.
You killed my friend Borges. And he throws him at Gottwald's feet.
Dang. All right. I like that this guy's just getting passed around like a hot potato.
Just one after another. It's just. Yeah.
Toril,
What do you got, Toril? Humiliate him
how
some
would you
more.
like to humiliate and bully this fine player?
Big T will grapple him.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. Let's do another strength check, I guess. See if Big T embarrasses. Does not appear to. Oh my gosh.
Is Big T the big hand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He just like that finger style just like pokes down and pushes him down against the ground.
Keeps him there.
Little T comes over and just bitch slaps him.
All right, he has been extricated and now knocked prone again underneath you all. Gottwald.
I have little T.
Oh,
also.
yeah, if you want to use
Oh,
a little T to,
yeah.
to rough him up a bit. Do a little,
Just an ignominious just slap across the face.
with the
Alright,
good
well, now
cop-
he's grappled. I can like instead of little T, I'm gonna crush it. So
Ooh, okay.
Oh, you get a squeeze.
yeah, so
Give
I'm
him the
gonna do
squeeze,
2d6
boss, the
plus my
squeeze.
spell casting ability modifier, which is +4, I guess. All right.
All right, for 13 damage.
13.
Now that's my turn.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Gottwald.
All right, Gottwald will very slowly now. Like this is over. Gottwald's putting the shield back on his back. You have harmed my friends, Mind Flayer. Your master will soon meet us. But for now, you are done. He's gonna draw his axe, and he's still on the ground, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's still grappled on the ground. Okay, and he
Big
will
T is.
bring the axe down
Okay.
for 16.
And ask him a question.
I'm gonna ask him a
I
question.
want to say he's about bloodied after these attacks.
Okay, another
one.
14.
is not going to hit.
Okay, and 20.
20 will.
Oh, I need an advantage on the. Okay.
Yeah, you did. Good
For
at hitting
19.
things as long as they're pinned to the ground.
Exactly.
19. Okay. He's looking pretty wounded right now, I would say.
I won't try to grapple him because I'll have to fight the tentacle for the grapple.
Yeah, no one wants to do that.
I'm not gonna fight Big T.
All right, the psionic suit is currently empty and deactive, so Sabra, we've made it back down to you.
I climb into the psionic suit.
That was quick. She's been thinking about that for the
She's
last
been
few
thinking
minutes.
about that this whole fucking time.
I take over the suit.
I do have the suit as a treasure item, by the way. You thought I wasn't prepared for
Oh.
this.
Really?
I'm not joking.
Oh, this is amazing.
Wasn't laughing.
Let's
No.
see, where did I put that thing? It does take an action to climb in, which you said.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And it has been slightly damaged,
Okay.
so it doesn't quite have all the hit points it's listed here. But this is the psionic suit. All right, I'm nervous, but we're gonna do this. The item is a large suit of plate armor. The suit has a hatch at the rear. It's obviously a little sexier than plate armor. A hatch at the rear through which one creature enters an action. That creature becomes the pilot and has total cover. Psionic suit has large out of the following statistics: AC of 20, 200 max hit points, and a fly speed equal to 3 times your intelligence score. The psionic suit is immune to poison and psychic damage. Once inside, the pilot can operate the suit through thought. The suit has 2 attack options, both of which require an action. You can make 2 gauntlet attacks with a bonus to the attack roll equal to the pilot's intelligence score. Deals 2d10 plus the pilot's intelligence score, bludgeoning damage on a hit. You can also forego the damage to grapple a target. Or you can attempt to explode a creature's brain. One creature the pilot can see within 60 feet must succeed on intelligence saving throw with a DC equals 10 plus the pilot's intelligence modifier. The target takes 5d10 psychic damage on a failed save or hazard. You've basically seen it do both these attacks. Additionally, the pilot can add their intelligence modifier to every ability check and saving throw. However, a pilot without psionic spellcasting does not add their proficiency bonus to any attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws, and cannot cast spells while in the suit.
That's fine. My intelligence is a 20, so I have a +5.
Yeah. I think it's an interesting trade-off. You like go down a completely different bit, and nothing's stopping you from just using it to move around and then jump out of it if you want. But except for it does take an action. But yeah,
Yes, I am a robot now.
I am a robot now.
I'm a robot now. It's currently at 138 out of 200 hit points.
Okay. I'll write that down somewhere.
Yeah, I will actually share this character sheet with you. Amazing. We should have had an office pool with the chat stream to see who was going to climb into the suit, because I knew somebody was going to try to climb in there.
Yeah.
All right, so as an action, you climb into the suit, and you find, even though it's designed for a mind flayer, it is technically a magic item, and magic items kind of form and adjust to their occupant. And your high-level intelligence allows you to pilot it with relative ease, although you are a little disappointed to see that without proper psionics, you can't quite fully integrate into the system, that's what allowed the mind flayer to essentially still act with its own stat block and be able to cast spells. While also operating the suit's actions.
I almost step on cheese.
Yeah, and when you step in that, Luzergal finally just stays prone. Says, "Fine, fine, I yield."
I'm in the suit. I can't talk to him now, so this is all y'all.
I mean, we can make it so you could talk in some kind of hilarious Darth Vader voice, or...
He was talking to us from through the suit earlier, wasn't he? Or
No, I lifted his little face hatch.
you just lift the hatch.
Or yeah, do you want to do Iron Man or Hulkbuster style, where the helmet like retracts and that allows you to speak, and then it can like retract?
This is the latter phase MCUs where the helmet can just come off and on at will.
Yeah.
No, I'm the Obadiah Stane version, where it's like
you're just gonna
giant upper half.
Just a tiny head on the giant body.
Yeah.
I love that movie. That's one of the things that doesn't hold up. Like what's his name's Jeff Bridges' tiny head on the big old suit at the
end. This thing is very cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Vestris will glare down at Luzergal and says, "We only need their head."
I mean, technically we only need a tentacle, right? We just need like its DNA.
Right. I do not need to keep this one alive.
I mean, I kind of gave it a choice earlier. I told him he could, like, live. But then he chose
He did
to
not
not.
take you up on the offer, did he?
He didn't. No, he didn't. All right, take his head.
Wait,
It's
wait.
fine.
I was gonna say, for a brief second, for a brief moment, the DM through another character was arguing for the death of a captive, and the player, namely Heather, was actually saying, "No, maybe we shouldn't kill this person." for a brief moment.
For a very brief moment.
Yeah. Then she came to her senses and like,
Yeah.
Lujigal obviously is like, "No, I surrender."
Well, no shit, you surrender. We already beat you. I told you we were going to beat you. I gave you the chance to surrender earlier. You did not take it, so now your head has to go.
I have surrendered. They're awesome treasures in my workshop.
Like what?
You must
We were going
let
to take
me
those
live.
already.
No, you tell us what you have first, and we determine if it's good enough to let you live. Otherwise, we let him take your head. Actually, we let the fish do it because he's really pissed.
And let us not forget that this thing must stay within line of sight of this other thing. He mentions the lich. Or else it will just become mind controlled again and just attack us without control. Yes? Is that not how it works? He'll talk to Lazarel.
Uzrael will say, I have the elder has is like he's like scrambling for thought. The elder is erratic and in danger and is forcing emergency protective protocols.
Yes, exactly. You are only able to think for yourself for the moment because you are next to her. We let you live, you become mind controlled once again, and you attack us.
And then we really have to kill you.
You can lock me in a room somewhere. I will be no more threat.
He'll look at the lich for that. Like, is that true? I don't know how these things work. Can we actually?
Vestress will be like, leaving this one alive is a mistake. This colony should be completely eradicated and destroyed.
For some reason, this is our moral quandary. Like, of all the
I
things
love it,
that
I
we've
love
come
it.
across.
Yeah.
So here's my thing. On one hand, like, yeah, this thing is just aggressive, and he's gonna, as soon as we leave his sight, he's gonna be mind control. He's gonna be an enemy. On the other hand, I'm very curious to see what he would be like after we destroy the brain that's mind controlling him. Like, is he his own person at that point? Like, I don't know how the biology works here.
Right. Yeah. You know that mind flayers do have some individuality, but they are ultimately subservient to an elder brain. But, and you've got at least exhibit A of a mind flayer who did go against the colony and did rebel and do their own thing, and then later eventually became a lich. But, yeah, they struck out on their own, and so she's kind of an example of that. But she's looking at this like, fuck these guys. That's her attitude.
Well, I mean, they also put her in a coffin and left her to rot. So.
Right.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, she's definitely on her like revenge tour. She will, if you're really upset, she will even mention the fact like this is one of Zelix 4's primary attendants. One of the and she pauses a second. What's the word you would use? Generals. They are 100% with the creed of that Zelix 4 has laid forth of this world, of conquest and enslavement and transformation.
So even without the mind control, this one would still
They're an
be...
asshole.
That's right. Well, I still this is good. This
Your
is
mercy is a. At this point, Vester's getting a little snappy. He's like, Your
Yeah.
mercy is a weakness.
Well, I don't know about that, but I take her earlier point.
Yeah.
Well, Lord Gulgel, it seems you are not to leave this place alive. If you wish to kneel, I will give you an honorable warrior's death. Back of the neck, you will feel nothing.
Loser Girl's still pleading for their life. No, you're out.
God, what's the
I lift a foot and step on them.
I mean, that's one way to handle it for sure.
Yeah. Just squish.
Like as a killing blow, or like as a
No, that's
as long as this conversation's over.
Yeah.
Okay, just smash.
Yeah, Hulk smash.
Okay, I'm gonna make this real gory and nasty. You do that, and you like break legs and bones, and just kind of like cries out and squeals.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
inside the thing. I can't hear it. It's fine. I closed the hood.
All right. If it's still crying out in pain, then Gottwald will.
Because that's how this goes, right? Like you just can't quite get it right the first time.
Yeah.
You're just like, fuck.
God, what's the Gabriel Byrne movie where he takes John Turturro out in the woods?
No, I was thinking about a movie. There's a comedy where like they see like a cow and they try to mercy kill this cow.
Yeah,
and it takes them like 8. They like shoot it 8 times, and the cow's still moving. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? I don't know what that movie is. Somebody in chat will be able to tell me.
Mm-hmm. But if when Gottwald sees that she's trying to do what he offered,
yeah,
it's he'll just axe him to the neck, like just take his
sever the head. Yeah,
yeah.
It's like Mary Queen of Scots. The first time it didn't go all the way through.
It just gets gruesome. Yeah, exactly.
Myself and Irene. Thank you, James. I've been forward since I saw that movie. Excellent. Jim Carrey classic.
My movie, because I can't remember what my movie was.
I don't know.
Gabriel Byrne and John Turturro in the woods. I don't know what movie that is. Anyway.
All right. The 2 of you end up killing this surrendered mind flayer. Let that sink in.
Yeah. Well,
Vestas just nods curtly.
The way I'm equating this is like we like captured like a Nazi general. It's like, yeah, we could, but what are we
you're being
with
executed for your crimes.
Yeah, exactly.
And we've also given ourselves the authority of executing you.
That's right.
And all the moral implications that brings. No, I love it. I love introducing these.
No, but we know for a fact that if we let this Nazi general go, he would gather up his Nazi friends.
This is a plot point in Saving Private Ryan.
Yes, it is.
Right? I forget what the character is, but they literally capture one of the Nazis, and he's like, "No, I love you, Mickey Mouse, America, yeah."
And if I remember correctly, Tom Hanks, the paragon of American virtue, just executes the man.
What?
Somebody does. Oh no, they do let him go.
I'm talking about the guy that they let go, and then later on he knifes the other guy.
Yeah.
And it's like super grisly.
That was a mistake.
It turned out to be a mistake, yeah. It's that really terrifying scene where like slowly stabs him. Ugh.
Yeah, the two guys like wrestling in the tower.
Yeah.
That's to me like one of the great like twists of like those scenes always end with the good guy winning, but you just slowly watch the bad guy win and just
and you're just it's the one guy, the Upham guys are like watching it happen. He's like freaked out. Spoilers for Saving Private Ryan.
Good movie.
That movie's 30 years old, so if you haven't seen that, you need to go see the movie. All right, you have in your possession like Perseus, the head of Luzergal.
What's left of
or a tentacle, if you want a tentacle, whatever you want.
Thank you, Bo and Guess. Miller's Crossing.
Miller's Crossing, okay.
Yep, it's a Coen Brothers movie. Yeah.
There we go. They get our movie references.
That one also is a mistake because he lets John Turturro go because he whines and cries enough, and then it comes back to bite him in the ass.
So don't let your prisoners go.
Don't let your prisoners go. Execute them on sight.
Execute prisoners because they will come back to destroy you. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, so D&D.
Well, we're still playing D&D.
Are we still playing D&D? He did mention treasures.
Yeah, let's go find that. You guys found him in a room, right?
Where did you find this guy?
Where'd this guy come from? Let's go back there.
Yes,
I'm gonna-
points to the south area.
I carefully pick up my zomboy and put him like I'm just holding him. He's like around my head.
Yeah, meanwhile, you saw Savro walk into this mech suit, and now the suit... By the way, the suit does fly. You're, like, hovering off the ground. Like, just...
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't actually think I gave the suit... Or yeah, I did give it vision. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I'm
you're
good.
Or I guess you could see out of your regular token anyway. Yep, so if you all go down here to the southern door, you can see a big workshop that
you
Mac...
are now, Gottwald.
Yeah, you are. You're walking shoulder to shoulder down the hall.
What's the Predator scene where they're clasping hands?
Mech armor and ninja arm. Yeah.
And you see a big workshop full of various tools, and just look like somebody was in the middle of a lot of different craft projects and things. The one thing that catches your eye, Gottwald, is a pair of mechanized fists on the table.
Ooh.
Look like they were perhaps going to be used as upgrades for this suit. I realize they're coming very late in this campaign. I apologize, but I was like, who
his
doesn't have
normal
a good...
fists have done him pretty well so far.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, what are these? Mechanized fists.
Wearing these fists,
So they're like armored gloves, kind of thing. Or like arcane, like where she like straps them
yeah,
in
actually,
and-
the arcane is what I was picturing. Yeah, kind of like
Yeah.
big over things that like go on and and have like gears and shit
Okay.
all over them. Yeah.
Yeah.
While wearing these fists, you receive +1 to attack and damage rolls with armed strikes. Additionally, you deal an extra 1d6 force damage with unarmed strikes. You may use a charge to activate one of the following effects when you successfully hit a target: force punch, push the target up to 15 feet away from you, or electric surge, deal an extra 2d8 lightning damage. The target can't make attacks of opportunity until the start of its next turn. The fists have a number of charges equal to your proficiency bonus and regain all charges after a long rest.
I do like that. Being able to move people 50 feet away is awesome. And just making my fist better is also good.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Gottwald will just slot his hands in. I mean, I assume they're like the magic item that will like resize to my
Yeah.
self.
That's a quality of all magic items, I think.
That's right. Yeah.
They resize into your fist and then crush them.
Oh no.
Oh god, my hands. Like so now I've got mechanized fists, but my actual fists do nothing. They're just crumpled.
They're just limp the whole time.
Oh, I need my mechanized.
You also see several needles.
Yes.
Time to pause to get really high.
Filled with a syrupy
Or
concoction.
really sick.
Or extremely sick. You did unfortunately kill the person who would be able to identify this substance.
For some reason, it's always study like, listen, objectively, everyone loves heroin. Like, so let's try it.
This episode's gonna have multiple content warnings on it, I think.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not injecting myself with shit that I find in a mind flayer lab.
Unlike real life.
Like, exactly. In real
Normally.
life, I'd be going for it.
What you can do is call Vestress over, because she is
Oh, okay.
somewhat
Maybe
knowledgeable in
maybe
mind
she
flayer
knows what's in
goods.
these syringes.
She can have these things jammed into her.
She will look them over and
Oh.
explain that she has heard of these concoctions as... she explains that when mind flayers don't have time to hit the restoration chamber, they kind of juice themselves up with this concoction, and it has restorative benefits. But she mentioned the fact that she's not sure if it would have any side effects for non-mind flayers.
Oh.
There are 4 of them.
Okay, so it might give us a long rest, but it might also do something bad to us.
Perhaps.
Okay. We'll take them. I don't know when we might use them, but
All 5 of me right now.
There were only
I
It's
mean,
all, when I do drugs, it's all or nothing, baby.
4 long rests in a row.
You said it's a syringe?
I
Yeah.
did.
Can I investigate it?
Sure.
My investigation says. All right.
Mm.
Does it smell good?
You actually think that it does appear to be very similar to a very powerful potion of healing, plus little bits of other, at least one other very beneficial potion in there.
He injects it into himself.
But
Before I could say the word but,
you get the sleep diarrhea.
but it causes you to shit out your lower intestine.
He literally, Mac doesn't wait for the last bit of his thought. Like, he's mid-thought. He's like, all right.
He's in the middle of his thought process. He's thinking, but, and he looks down, he's already injected
Oh,
himself.
shit. When did I do that?
No time like that.
I need the healing.
Yeah. All right, Mac. Please
Yes.
roll. Please roll 15d4 plus 20.
Okay.
15d4 plus 20.
I hope this isn't damage.
Right.
You heal that much hit points.
You also age that many years.
Hey, good thing I'm a turtle.
You also gain 10 temporary hit points and the bless spell for the next hour.
Damn.
I want that.
Essentially potion of heroism. Also, this is the butt part.
Yeah, we've been pushing off the butt the entire time.
And I'm done.
Let's just keep interrupting the DM until he forgets that there was a butt.
Forgets that there's a side effect.
All right, let's go to the next area.
Also,
Move along.
Speaking of butts,
you will find in the macro table a macro called mutagen side effect. I would
Ooh.
like for you to roll on that table.
diarrhea.
The creature's arms
Oh,
become
no!
tentacles with fingers on the end,
That
increasing its
seems
reach by 5 feet.
Particularly bad for Mac.
Is it though?
I mean, can you wield a bow with tentacle arms?
It says you
just
still have
gonna-
fingers.
I'm just gonna be a ranged scimitar speed now.
I mean, that's actually
Scimitar
pretty
speed
cool.
reaches
Like
10
like scimitar on tentacles.
Inflatable arm.
That's kind of badass.
It's like those shows
like,
where you
like a
gain
whip. Just
You-
whip it out with it.
the shows where they gain a new mutant power, and here they are experimenting, and
Yep,
you just
yep.
That's right.
tentacles flying about.
Let's hit him with another one and see what happens.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Is
you
this
can
permanent,
report
or just
that
for some time.
it apparently gives you a ton of healing. Like I said, you also have 10 temporary hit points and the effects of the bless spell.
I mean, everyone saw me do it, so I wasn't hiding this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Toro. You must tell me how to
That should
wield
say long
these
rest and not
tentacles.
short rest on there also for the side effect.
Oh, it's long rest.
It
Okay.
is, should be long rest, yeah.
Toro, teach me how to use these tentacles.
I have the common decencies to keep them hidden.
It's considered rude to show those.
What happened to my arms?
Yeah, the rest of you just see this happen. It's very like gnarly. You just see him inject
mean-
himself. He gets healed up, and then his arms just like crack and grow into these long, like spindly tentacle limbs.
I mean, we probably think he's like an enemy for a second. Like, oh no, Max turned into a mind flayer.
And bless. You must learn how to use them on your own.
You have 3 more of those in your inventory.
Great. Great.
I take one from.
Just take that and put it in a safe place. But you've got that's all that's in this room, and then now that you've got the head, so you've got your DNAs.
Wait, they have our DNA on file?
Got their DNA on file now. If you want, I can montage you guys back to that.
Yeah, we took his head off, right?
You did, yeah.
We do have it.
Which, if you all wanted to short rest, you could.
I think it's probably a good idea.
It's a great idea.
Point. We don't have any hit dice left.
Well, you did just
I mean-
inject yourself with some hit points, so
Sure.
Can I try to fix my mech suit and
you
get
all
some
are-
more hit points?
actually, I also have rules for that. Yeah,
Hey,
you
where's my
can.
mech suit?
You can give me an intelligence check. Roll 2d8 plus 2. Okay, you can restore 12 hit points.
Sweet.
Bad.
Yep, you guys are back in the pipe room, which is where that security door was over here.
I don't remember, but I'm gonna be nice and say that I think it's probably been an hour since I drank this psychic potion.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't
I think
know.
that's when
how
you
many
first
sessions-
entered this whole dungeon, right?
I think so, but I'm
Okay.
not sure of how long an hour is. In the
I think
real
it's fair to
world.
say it's been at least an hour for that, so yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably
okay.
expired. I forgot you had that on.
Yeah, I've been using it quite a bit the last 2 or 3 sessions.
The one time where you know what the most common damage type is probably going to be.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
You still have
Oh,
hit
wow.
dice to roll.
I do. I'm getting a lot of mileage out of the double hit dice
Mm.
pendant. All right, so we have the head. We can get into this room.
Yes. Literally like you would a security door, like you've seen in every movie, where they just like put up some kind of thing over it, and it just almost weirdly like the tentacle or something like animates slightly and just like brush parts of this like panel, this section of the door, and that unlocks the door.
Just use the head as a paintbrush.
Just smearing all the viscera everywhere. And when you open said door, oops, and go inside, you can see the inside are walls are lined with curved glass panes filled with arcane symbols that appear to be rippling across the screen. A panel of alien metal protrudes from beneath the panes, filled with a dizzying array of controls, clearly designed for someone with extra tentacles. Imagine it would take a investigation check to figure out how to operate all this. You also see 3 other doors in this area.
We have a tentacle guy now. We don't need an investigation check.
That's right. Tentacle guy, operate, please.
Tentacle that door.
With
Vest-
pleasure.
yeah, Vestris will actually have to make the check here because she is not well versed in security protocol. But she can attempt to make a roll. Oh, but hilariously, she's like, this was not my forte. She kind of backs away angrily from it, muttering like somebody who's frustrated with the computer.
She's a grandma trying to like
Yeah.
log on to her email.
I deal in eldritch runes, not whatever this systems are. Damn you, Luzgragal.
It says I need to update my software.
All these executables have been opened.
Why is it yelling that the caps lock is on? What's a caps lock?
She's like, we do have one option. It does look
Smash
like...
it all to pieces?
Yes, literally. We can destroy the system. That would... literally Jurassic Park everything. It would shut down all security in the building and unlock all doors. And she glances over and probably shut all those prison walls off as well.
Can we tell what language is written on the screens, or is it like...
It's all that mind flayer fucking gibberish shit.
Alright. Do you have Mind Flayer? Read the damn screen.
I mean, that's what her intelligence check basically says, is that she gained just that enough from it. She's like, these are designed to basically work the whole security system in here, unlock and open doors, but she can't make heads or tails of it.
Which is, I just need you to read the names on each of the screens. Which one says human psionic fighter dude?
Oh, yeah, she says they're on there, but again, I'm trying to represent, like, how somebody gets confused about this, but like you said, like a grandma working the computer, like, it's just, she's frustrated as hell about it.
You're on the phone with them.
She's like, you're welcome to take a look at it. Like, she's getting snappy. Which, if you want to make an
I'm
intelligence...
clicking where it says okay, but nothing is happening. Is okay what I'm supposed to be clicking on?
Remote tech support.
Grandma, you have to right click. My right hand's already on it.
Yeah, she's super pissy about this experience. I'm with the big cow, and we destroy the whole thing. Quickest method.
We do that, and that will free the...
She does warn that will shut off,
think?
literally Jurassic Park style, will shut all the security systems off in this area.
Yeah.
All the doors will unlock.
All those velociraptors in the bottom pen.
The little face
all the
comes
lights
up,
will
he goes,
turn off.
Yeah.
Hold on to your butts. I hate this hacker crap.
That's a deep pull.
Please, damn you. I love that whole scene.
Was Samuel L. Jackson famous when that movie came out? Because I don't know that he really was.
I don't think he was famous yet.
Yeah.
When was Pulp Fiction? Was that the year after?
I think it was the year. Yeah, he was after.
I feel like that was his... I mean, he had done movies before that for sure.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
for sure.
when was
I don't think,
Die
I don't think
Hard?
he was...
Pulp Fiction was released October 14th, 1994.
94.
When was Die Hard?
The first Die Hard was
No, not the
released
first
July
one, the
22nd,
third one.
95.
95?
95.
Damn, okay.
Die Hard 3.
And Jurassic Park was 93.
We're really going on some movie tangents in this session, aren't we?
Literally, I think those three movies probably made Samuel L. Jackson who he is, like the famous person that he is.
I'd say that was the start of a pretty big run, yeah.
Yeah. What were we talking about again?
I don't know. He didn't even have that big of a role in Jurassic Park either, but it was a memorable
No, he
one.
didn't. But he's memorable. Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to hack into these alien
Yeah.
computers.
I do not have a problem with breaking these things, but we need to be prepared for what comes from below. I believe at least one of them seemed sane, but the other two or three seemed like feral monsters. I don't know if we close them off and just hope they don't make it up here.
We did establish this. I guess this door is still around. Yeah, the security door. This door was destroyed.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yep.
Troll broke it.
How many are down here? There's 4. And we're pretty sure that at least 2 of these 4 are just straight up monsters.
They look pretty monstrous.
Yeah. And I think they're like described as feral or something.
Yeah.
I think one of them is described as like murdering mind flayers, but it's unclear if they're like monstrous or not. And the other one seems just...
Yeah. Well, yeah. The 2 of them look humanoid, which is one you recognize as Kaz in Heroes from King's Thunder. The other one is a Gith, which you know is an enemy of the mind flayers, but it does mention they've been tadpoled and they've been super like erratic and violent as a result. And they just look like monstrous kind of creatures. One of them is vaguely humanoid with like tentacles and teeth. The other one is just a floating brain and a beak and like tendrils.
He had a bit part in Coming to America.
Just got an IMDb. Oh, no.
Welcome to Samuel Jackson, Chad.
Oh my god, his IMDb page has to be insane.
I know.
Oh, it is. This is amazing.
How many movies
He was
did
in
he do
so many
after the
crappy
early 90s?
movies. Dream Blind Man.
Yeah, I'm in favor of breaking the security system so we can get through. But yeah, I feel like we should probably be in the room ready for these people to get released.
Before there were like wires and junk going from the bad room, the jail room over into here. Are all the wires still the different cages, different colors, so that way we could try to find it that way? Or are we able to like follow the wire from Kazin's little cell to wherever
the wires are attached to like lights and like the panels in here that's giving like the readout of the prisons. There's nothing really attached to the actual these I kind of describe them as like force fields, are like free floating and not attached to anything themselves.
That's fine, but you said that like there were wires and shit, so there's got to be something attached to it that goes to the panel that tells them what's going on. So that's what I'm saying. Like, can we follow the one wire on the one thing that we want to open to try to figure out which panel to break?
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, jeez. All right. Let me reopen my character sheet. My Roll20 closed itself earlier for some reason. Open. Open. I guess investigation, you said?
I feel like Savra's gonna in her investigation, she's gonna be pressing buttons with her giant mech suit and just shatter it that way.
Yeah.
Put her finger through the console.
Yep.
26.
Wow. Okay. With a 26, you do think you can identify, based on following those specific wirings and everything into which I like the fact that like the Vestra's like messing around with the computer panel, but you're actually doing like the hardware look of things versus the software. And you think you can identify the individual prison cells and tied to their individual controls, as well as the controls to these rooms here. And you can see that 2 of the rooms are labeled generator, and then one of them is labeled as storage.
Okay.
The one in the middle is labeled storage.
But I can figure out which one is for Kazin's little
Yes.
holder. Alright, I just go up and smash the shit out of that station. For the one that's holding Kazin.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was able with 26 you can find the appropriate like, or yeah, like the equivalent of like cutting a wire, I guess, or something if you want to do that, but somehow you can manipulate the I was gonna say, if you say you smash it, that's gonna kind of start breaking everything. So if you want to start smashing, you can, but you imagine with your investigation it'd be better to not literally smash.
It's targeted strikes.
Okay. Okay, so with that, I'm
still learning what all the buttons do, okay?
Yeah. While Vesta's still muttering about it, you were able to find like the appropriate wiring and cut or smash.
I cut the wires before I start smashing shit, so that way it looks like I'm...
But you specifically think you identify the one that Kazin is in. When you do that, Gottwald, you're in here, you see his entire force field just disappear before your eyes, and it was hovering a little bit above the air, so he kind of like falls to the ground in a crumpled mess. And he like slowly kind of stands up, and he's wearing just like undergarments basically. And it's very similar to Han Solo in Return after being defrosted from carbonite. Like, he is fucked up. Like, he's like, his eyes, you can tell he's not seeing properly. He's like shivering, and he's looking up and says, going, "Oh, wait, what? Oh," he's just asking questions.
Got will reach a hand out to help him up.
He flinches at first when you do that.
Yeah. We are not your mind flayer captives or captors, friend. We are their enemies, here to free you. You are relatively safe at the moment.
Oh. Well. Thank goodness for that.
You see Max Tentacle arms.
No control.
Don't worry about them.
You've got a full team then, a crew.
We do. We are here to stop these brain creatures in their onslaught. It seems you are a victim of that as well.
Yeah. And I think I've just met some new friends. If you'll have me. My name's Kazan. I've been fighting the Kraken Society for most of my life. Mind Flayers, though, that's a new one.
Have we actually dealt with the Kraken Society directly? I thought maybe we have.
To an extent, yeah.
We've heard about them, I think. But
well, yeah. I mean, technically, you've technically been fighting the Kraken Society, but it's just like behind the scenes, it's been the Mind Flayer colony that's kind of co-opted them. So yeah, you've sort of been fighting them. And a lot of the Kraken Society probably maybe isn't fully aware of what's going on, but now you're getting to the point where you are with the upper echelon who is fully aware. Okay. But I mean, like the Kraken priests up there, like yeah, most of them had been enthralled by then. Tentrix technically would have been a Kraken priest, a high level / I mean, he was a pirate lord, but also he was certainly working for Slarkarthel, and you're not even sure if he even knew about being of Zelix 4 and all that having happened. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks at Toral. That's an interesting dynamic there.
Let's not think about that too much.
Yeah, Kazan hasn't quite seen the Lich Mind Flayer you have as an ally.
We've got
There's gonna be a whole series of awkward cutscenes.
Our crew, yeah. People who look like Mind Flayers, people who are operating Mind Flayer machinery, people who are in the service of his enemy.
We've got we're all about diversity here at the team. We bring on as many different viewpoints as we can. And
well, you come with us and we will stop these creatures for good, yes?
Yeah, I think I could still fight. I'd rather die on my feet anyway. His eyes are like slowly blinking back.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit, you're a Minotaur. Yeah, you sounded big.
Yes. I am big. Big as there is. He will flex for Kazan.
Oh.
Look at these.
Kazan approves. All right. You can bring Kazan back with you, who's very fucked up and still like kind of shivering and looking around, bewildering. But you do note that Kazan still like they took a lot from me, but they couldn't take this. And he kind of just stares really hard at his hand, and he raises his hand up, and then a glaive just manifests like a psychic glaive in his hand. So now he's standing in his underwear with a giant glowing glaive in his...
We've got to have a spare suit of armor.
Something.
One of us has to have something.
Well, you did have another door that was labeled storage. Yeah.
Storage, okay. I've also got, if we literally can't find anything in the room, I do have my swimming Speedo, the chainmail Speedo of swimming that I can give him.
I mean, he's already in underwear. I mean, what does that make?
But this thing has an armor class. My chainmail Speedo has like a pretty solid armor class.
A nice AC, yeah. He could use that, I guess. It's not his usual jam.
But we can check out the armor first.
But he appreciates that. Yeah, so Sabra, you can manipulate that with your same check. And open that up. And what you see inside is a long metal workbench that stretches along the rear of the room, covered with alien artifacts and metallic tools. Resting in the middle is a brain floating in a jar.
Oh, right. That's what we were here for.
That's what
The
you were here
first
for.
place.
The brain.
Okay. Of course, I know what brains do at this point. So
Yeah,
Call
Sabra
me
can do the
back the fuck
intelligence
up.
check, I think, or you guys can try to
Mhm.
brute force it if you want
The
to
intelligence check.
destroy it.
has worked better in the past.
It's not working right now.
No. That did not, so it's going to be able to do its thing on you.
It's because I'm in my armor. It's like I'm trying to like grab it.
Kind of fucks you up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so this is only against you as a reaction. I need an intelligence saving throw.
Now it works.
You're fine. All right, the rest of you could attack it if you want. It's used its reaction. You know how that works.
All right. Yeah, sure. Let's run in and start smashing it.
I start smashing.
Start smashing. Gotwal can try out his new mech fists.
Like fists.
I assume a 28 hits.
Yes.
Stationary.
Shit.
I'm gonna try my new blast.
You do blast.
Oh,
Oh no!
Charles will be able to hit with the blast all night.
I slink away in shame.
No more blast. That other one will hit. That one will hit. Hey, there we go. Now he's showing off. One last crit to destroy the last augmenter brain. And as that one gets destroyed, you feel a large rumbling upstairs, and even Vestris takes a few steps back and like holds the side and says that you don't need me to tell you what that was. It was a significant blow to the Elder. I felt it. Now is the time to strike. That should weaken its grasp. Slarkrathel may be trying to break free.
Then let us waste no time. Can you tell where it is? The brain.
Yes, it is above us. Not far. There is an entry point to the south. We
So
will...
really, we just need to kill the thing inside the suit that's going to it?
You will need... The brain has been physically grafted onto Slarkrathel. You will need to destroy it. It should be exposed now.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
The problem being...
That's news. Lich flayer. You should have led with that.
Yes, that
Stitched
is,
out like a Frankenstein monster?
that is how they was able to conquer and enslave so effectively. So,
Cool.
the bad news is you may have to withstand Slarkrathel's full might. But hopefully Slarkrathel is also fighting back against that control. And hell hath no fury like a kraken enslaved.
Cool.
You will
We
need to
must
go
move.
back into the water. So... And
Pull out those potions.
you'll probably need this one, and she points to Savra in the suit, to fly you up into the hole.
Can this go in the water?
Does she need to fist us up the shaft?
Could be.
Mhm.
You are fully encased, so that could technically count as a submersible in a way.
Yeah. It's got water breathing.
Yep. All
Can
right.
that suit can go in water?
But what's in here? Like we forgot about the treasure.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, yes, let's go fight the Kraken.
It was
Full
yeah,
on.
it was mostly just non-magical loot type stuff. What room is this? 44. 46. Oh, yeah, you find various pieces of metal objects or half-destroyed things from the astral plane. All looks very cool and fancy, but none of it particularly like a magic item. Around about 2,000 gold in value. So, I don't know what you would call that.
Mhm.
Metallic alien loot. for
Sure.
2,000 gold. You also find a Midnight Black Cloak of Protection, which Kazan can tell you belongs to him, and the Gauntlets of Ogre Strength, which Kazan also belongs to him. Fun fact, I looked up his character sheet, or at least the last one I had of his.
What he had at the end?
I only had a level 8 character sheet. I didn't have, which I need to ask you, Chris. I don't have access to that campaign or his sheet, so I actually don't know what all he had, but I think he had, if he replaced one of those at some point, I don't know. And I assume the other one is some kind of magical glaive, which he would just be able to manifest on him, so.
I could look that up.
Yep. So we can give him his stuff back. And that is what's in that room. Otherwise, yeah, you guys can do some whatever prep work you need, but the end game is upon us. So we'll make it through and basically cleared out this full dome area. So I think
next stop, Slarkwithel.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end this session, as you all plan to ascend towards the final countdown. Our MVPC is Savra this session.
For changing classes.
For changing, yeah, like a
completely.
Was like a Fire Emblem style where you like unlock a different class or something and just go into that class. I don't know. I feel like
just go with some armor, and that's all I did.
I feel like Mac might have earned definitely some valuableness with the popping up and blowing the fire out of everybody as well.
Yeah.
Sabra, can you roll on that table for us? A potion of greater healing, and then you guys did loot those other 3 injectables.
He left it in the suit. It's like next to the seatbelt.
Yeah, for emergency use only.
What were you saying, Eric?
And remember, you got those 3. I don't know what you want to call those, mind flayer healing injectables or something.
Yeah, I've got them.
You can essentially use them like a potion, but they give you what have I said? 15 d4 plus 20 healing, plus the potion of heroism, plus you get to roll on the mutagen table.
Okay.
If you were to use them. All right, that is going to do it for this week's session of Call from the Deep. Thank you to Chris, Heather, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to all the world fans for watching. Be sure to head over to our live post-session discussion chat from the Deep after our show tonight. Shoutouts to the patrons. Platinum patrons: Joe, Will, Thomas, Stan, Brennan, Xenocide, Eclectic, Roleplayer, Christopher, Corey, Big Nut, John F., John L., Nathan, Cat, Chris, Counter, Andrew, Stephanie, Jason, Lovey Spuds, Warden, Harold, Unimona, LLC, Tom, Eating the Dogs, Caleb, Marcus, Nugget, Hugo, and Yee, and Gold patrons: RPG, Papercrafts, Big Boy, and Yuma, Douglas Lounge, Jerome, Nathan, Pascal, Torres, Scott, Rufus, Jerry, Glenn, and Mark. Thank you all very much for your support. We're live streaming our D&D adventures every week, and we will see you next time. Almost nailed it.
I'll be done.